Hi, good afternoon. This is Tracy Payton. I'm going to take you through the back end of the Sinorama franchisee websites. So these are your websites that are forward facing to your customers. But what we're going to do is go into the back end and cover some administrative things that need to take place before these websites go live. So basically, I'm on the back end of the Sinorama franchisee website, and what you'll see here is the home page. And when you go into this area, the management section is what we call it, you'll immediately go to the home page if you click on this house, or it will actually just redirect you to this home page. On this page, you're going to want to go through these various checks. So the first thing, starting with general settings, you're going to want to come in here, check or click on this link, and you're going to want to go through the various website attributes. So it will have your store or site title. It will have a meta description and meta keywords. And you can go in and edit these. These are going to be your meta description for your entire site. So this is a 1 to 2 sentences about your website, so the website offerings. The meta keywords are keywords separated by commas, and you can list as many as you can, or as many as you'd like. And these are just going to be, again, separated by commas, and they, again, will describe the website and those offerings. The other area that you're going to have here is the products and pricing area. So we leave this checkbox, so if it is e-commerce enabled, we want to default this to showing prices on the website. However, if you want to, you can uncheck that and just basically make it an inquiry-only website. So they have to call for pricing or send an email for pricing. So we'll want to default this to showing prices. And then the next thing that you'll have down here is the change price margin. This has margin restrictions of -35 to +35. So you can change that within that frame or that window between the plus or -35. It will apply to all prices for all products on the website. You also have a lead times where you can set this as well. And if you make any changes, you're going to want to save those changes. The next area on the home page, so if we go ahead and click on the home, is your contact details. So you will want to come in here, click on this link, and make sure that your telephone, fax, email, and no reply email are filled out. You also have a couple other areas here. You have your blog URL, so if you have one, you can enter it there. You have your Facebook URL, your Twitter, and your LinkedIn. If you are using Google+, you can go ahead and fill in your Google+ information there. And then go ahead and save your changes. And then we'll head back by clicking on the home button, and that will take us back to the home page. The next area that you're going to want to take a look at is the manager area. So if you click into this link, this will let you know the various users that are able to use your website or access the back end of your website. This can be employees as well as yourself. So everyone will be listed here if they have access to the website. Now, what you can do is check whether you want them to have access to the back end where they can manage everything as far as looking at setting the e-commerce settings, adding some of the pages and content to those pages. The other areas that you can check to allow them access to is inquiries. If this box is checked, that just allows them to receive an email every time there's an inquiry on the site. The other area that they have access to is orders. So if this box is checked, the individual would receive an email every time an order was placed on the website. So you can come in here, you can check all three if you want that individual to have access to all three, or you can just select the desired areas that you want them to have access to. and then go ahead and save the changes. So we'll go back to the home area. And the next area, I'm going to skip e-commerce for right now, and I'm going to come down to Google Analytics. So the next area of the administrative side of things is this Google Analytics. If you click on this link, this allows you to, up here, you can sign up for Google Analytics by clicking on this website. If you've already signed up for Google Analytics, which basically is a free service that allows you to access reports as to who's going onto your website, what they're looking at, how long they're spending, and so forth. It is a valuable asset to have, especially when you're looking at search engine optimization. So you can sign up for Google Analytics, and if you do, you can come in here and put your Google Analytics code right there and then save your changes. So that's some of the admin areas within the back end of the management of your store franchisee website. What I'm going to look at now is e-commerce. So all the things that you need to set in order to make your website e-commerce enabled. So the first thing